Cote. He is the CEO of IQ. Greetings. This is Jose. He runs IQ Biotech, IQ Bird Testing. He is the CEO. And we brought him here so that we could do some testing on a flock of birds. We want to know whether there is polyoma, whether there is psittacosis, or whether there is beacon feather. So what we're going to do is we're going to take groups of birds, we're going to pool the samples, and then they will be submitted to analytical testing. So if we can start, Orlando, the first one. Let me grab the first bird and we'll do it. So these birds were just recently acquired. They were clearly held in less than proper conditions because they got mainly missing nails. The aviaries were one wire dividing the two sides and they were biting each other's toes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to clip a nail. We can take a blood sample from either the jugular vein, or we can take a sample from the nail. With these small birds, I always prefer a nail. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull 5 samples from each bird, and we're going to put some pressure. Okay, if you can put some of that on here, we'll stop bleeding. We'll make sure that let's just shake it upside down so that we have it readily available. Yeah. I'm happy. So we'll be able to test for 3 diseases that are really common in these small birds. We're just taking the tip of the nail. Again, we're taking another sample. We're going to pull 5 samples, one on top of the other. And what I do is the nail is I apply a little bit of pressure to the nail, to the base of the nail, and then we apply an anticoagulant. The minute it stops bleeding, we release the bird.
Son 20, ¿no?
Sí. This goes pretty fast. And then we're going to take an additional sample. So the idea is you put one blood sample on top of the other so that when it dries, you test on it. So after this round, because these are 5 that go together, I'll change gloves and then we'll do another 5. In Miami during the these samples, they're being pooled on one card, and this is a way of doing flock treatment. So what we're doing is we're checking the entire flock by analyzing some birds. How do we know we are not doing the same bird in a flock? Well, their nails are cut, so there's a you would be able to tell just by looking at it. I change gloves after every group. Okay. Again, why are we not taking it from the jugular? Because with these small birds, it's really, really stressful.
Este tiene una sola pata.
See? So I look quickly at the legs, make sure we haven't done any nails.
Tú pones la sangre en el mismo papel.
Se ponen el mismo papel porque así analiza 5 pájaros a la vez para estar seguro que no haya enfermedad. Se hacen 5 y después se le saca de la garganta y de la cloaca. This one is missing a leg. The classic injury is of a raccoon taking the leg off through the body. That's why you've got to really have protection around your aviary. They get hurt. That's how amazing birds are. So we're doing the next 5. So every 5, I change gloves because I'm the one touching the birds and handling. We don't want to contaminate the samples. They can be contaminated if they're from the same group. Not across different groups.
Oye, te están dando una mojada.
Okay? Lovebirds are great little birds, but they're very aggressive. Some of them, in a large group, they fight. Some of them have some scars. So they're here under quarantine, and then the group will be split up into smaller groups. Este ya lo hemos hecho. This one we had done because I could see a clipped nail. So we know that he's not going to get tested again. So lo bueno de saber si hay uno. Oye, está mansito. No muerde. Again, another casualty, many missing toenails from them fighting. Or from fighting across the cage wire. This is something that every aviary should do periodically. It's the way you test birds, you identify potential diseases, you can then address them through disease control management, treatment, whatever. But this is a way to maintain a healthy flock. And it's very important to do this with groups of birds when you acquire them. If your flock is not productive, or just in general flock health assessment. Este ya es número 5, José. ¿Sí? Este ya lo hemos hecho.
Ya.
We've done this one also. And I can tell because it's got a cut nail. So someone may say, well, geez, it's too expensive. But what you do is you pool a bunch of samples together. It's a fairly simple process. Jose is here, obviously, to help me, but 2 people can do this very well together. Or even one person if you're only testing a smaller group of birds. Nope. Hold on, I gotta change club. Ayúdame con esto, que este sí que no en el vídeo, que haga comente algo.
No, no.
¿Estás entendiendo? Again, we continue to pull sample. And we just take a drop of blood. We're doing it from the nail so that we don't have to hit the jugular. Because with these small birds, and people say, oh, they're not that small. Well, they're small. The common name of lovebird is a misnomer because these things are not lovey-dovey. They're pretty aggressive little birds. So again, we put one drop on top of the other so that the blood sample dries together, and then you do a flock test. You figure out 20 birds, if there's a problem here, if there's beak and feather or chlamydia, psittacosis, parrot fever, however you'd like to call it, or polyoma. So you're really testing for three. We're testing for polyoma, for beak and feather, and for psittacosis. We're doing enough birds that somebody would have it, the test would come up positive, and then you would have to address that. Obviously, one of those, psittacosis is easy to treat. The other two are a problem. So I'm grabbing the toenail in the base of the toe, and then I am putting a blood clotting agent on the nail. I wait for it to stop bleeding, and then I release it. I just take the bare tip of the nail. If I see that I get no blood, I take another itty bitty small piece. I don't obviously want to take more nail than I have to just get the quick. Uno más y después entonces tenemos que agarrar para el show. Sí. No, okay. Seis. Si lo quieres de la garganta, de la toalla. De la toalla, ¿no? Sí. Okay. I dropped some blood clotting agent on the card. Fortunately, it did not hit the sample, so it doesn't affect the sample. Ahora los hisopos. Sí, esa no. Dame cloacal swab. So the idea is we want to separate the cloacal feathers. This is easy. We could use a spray bottle, but since it rained in Miami, nature has helped us. We're just separating the feathers from the vent area. Jose will give me the swab. I will insert it. So what I do is I'm holding the bird so that the cloaca is visible. Right there. with my small finger and my ring finger, I'm holding the tail back. All I'm doing is pulling. So we're just sticking it into the vent and pulling it out. We just want some cells. You're not sticking it in there and turning it. You just want to get it in there. Gently rotate it to pull up some cells. Okay. And then the swab has to be allowed to dry. There you go. Very difficult to handle swab with a glove because the stick sticks to the glove. So you should be doing it really without a glove, but we're trying to be as hygienic as possible. Okay. Bird. You don't want to contaminate it with a lot of fecal matter. I've done birds where when you do this, intestinal worms come out. The worst I've ever done with an African gray, and I pull out, and then it squirts a huge tapeworm.
It's ready.
So we're ready. So the samples have to be allowed to dry. Jose will then take them to the lab, and they will get analyzed. The second part of the video will be at the lab once he's got his analysis. We will discuss what came up, what did come up, and if something's come up, what can we do to resolve it. Thank you.
Thank you.